Hello, my fellow investigators. Welcome back to Watch Us Lose, where we are continuing our campaign to play every great old one in Fantasy Flight Games, Eldritch Horror. I'm Rob, and joining me today, my good friends Eric. Hey, Eric, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Glad to hear it. How pessimistic are you feeling about this game tonight?
Well, initially I was pessimistic, and then you explained a few things to me, and now I'm just normally pessimistic. So, I mean, it's like a golf score. You just add a handicap of optimism to me, and I'm right.
And also with us is Len. How you doing, Len?
Hey Rob. I'm doing pretty good. Ready for a tough night, I think. But as usual, I'm feeling like we can figure something out.
Good. And back with us because, oh man, I swear to God, I had like some clever patter lined up while I was in the car.
Oh, come on.
And
Find
it's gone. It is just gone. Welcome back, Mikey. How you doing?
Doing all right. Not too bad. Pleasure to be here. I know I pop in and out, but I'm ready to go.
It's a pattern. It's like he's here at the beginning to screw everything up enough and then leaves us to clean up the mess.
Harry Houdini.
That was the route I was planning on going. Our fair weather but good friend Mikey, welcome back.
There we go.
Not fair weather in spirit, though.
Definitely not.
That's
Just
true.
in physical form.
So the last game we played against Ithaca, and our team took a beating. We have 4 more or less new investigators, and they are they're partnered up at the moment. So starting here in San Francisco, we got the trench coat twins.
It's the man, Rob. You got the private investigator and the FBI.
The trench coat mafia.
No, they're the opposite of the trench coat mafia.
The trench coat feds.
Yeah, we are the patriarchy over here. This is.
One's got 2 guns and the other guy just likes to do it bare hands.
There you go.
And in a way, Mikey's punishment for not being around all the time is that he has gotten probably the most boring Eldritch horror character in the game.
Yeah, that's factual.
Well,
the entire winter.
So Mikey, you're going to be playing Roland, and remind us who Roland is. What we know about him? Anything?
Yeah, he's a Fed, right? That's why he's got the collar popped, and apparently he likes to beat people up with his hands instead of using weapons. Although he has a Mauser, which is going to give him some strength during combat. He's also has some agency secrets, so he's a Fed, right? He's the FBI essentially.
Yep.
And Eric, you're playing Joe.
I'm playing Joe, so when the Fed can't do it, Joe does. Joe is the private investigator. His ability is to put things into the reserve. So if we've got really bad stuff, I can pick certain things to put in there. And he also improves skills. When he improves one skill, another skill improves as well. And he has a Colt pocket revolver, which gives him an extra die roll on combat, which is nice because it stacks.
Yes. So when we were picking new characters, was there a thought process to pulling Joe out?
Pulling Joe, I pulled Joe and Roland. The thought process was a flawed thought process. I was looking towards people who were near the dead investigators and would have the most chance to reduce doom. That was my only thought process, and Joe Diamond and Roland were right next to Trish and Ashcan Pete, and they were also the dullest looking guys. And I was thinking, well, this is going to be a squeaker here. So if they die, they're not particularly that much of a loss. And then we win, so now I have to play with boring characters.
Well, while they survived in the first round of the last game, Akashi and Hank didn't, and so Len and I chose for round 2 Agnes and Dexter, who I wasn't thinking through that they were starting on the same spot.
But they're a delightful looking couple. I mean,
aren't they? So, Len, you picked Agatha pretty quickly.
Yeah,
Agatha's the best.
I enjoy playing Agatha. She's old, right? So she doesn't have a lot of strength, but she starts with a nice spell that allows you to choose monsters on your space to lose 3 health, and that in some ways is a lot easier than rolling combat dice.
Yeah.
Because you only need to hit once on that, and when she passes a lore test as part of a spell, she gains a clue. So to me, that was a nice little combo. And she can prevent people from losing sanity. And at the time, last game, we were just all getting, as we've referenced several times, smacked around. So it seemed like a good all-around character to bring in.
Good.
We shall see.
I'm
proof, as they say, is in the pudding.
That is true. Well, it's in the taste of the pudding. I went with Dexter Drake mostly because at the time I was feeling pretty positive about our chances, and I wanted to play someone that would give us some spells and stuff to play around with. And then there was a moment when I thought, oh no, he's going to die as well. But he'll be useful for tossing monsters around, getting them out of the way, and hopefully I'll be able to get a fun spell or 2 out of the deal.
Dexter looks like he spent a lot of time in the sun.
He is really tan.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if we ever do the movie 20 years ago,
Also, where is his
George,
mustache?
what's his name, should play him? George, who am I thinking
George Hamilton?
George Hamilton, there we go.
Oh, that's great.
I believe that is a interpretation of the 3D modeler. Because if you actually look, I mean, so we have little icons of us on the side here, and if you look at his actual card,
Yeah.
he's the palest guy around. So I think
It doesn't make any sense.
I think the modeler was like, well, we're gonna give him some Latin roots here. I've decided.
So we're going up against Hypnos today.
Yes.
Hypnos is the god of the Lord of Sleep, and we got some problems to deal with. When an investigator performs a rest action, you cannot recover both health and sanity, so you have to choose one of those.
It sucks.
Yeah. On a reckoning, each investigator moves 1 space towards the nearest space on the Dreamlands sideboard, unless you spend 1 sanity. I recall when I played him in the past, that hasn't always been a problem, because it often helps you as much as it hinders you. And then his cultists, they can pass out madness conditions whenever you defeat them. So hopefully we won't have a whole lot of those on the board. Yeah?
If you beat the cultist in a fair fight, you get madness.
Yeah.
Well, if you beat it, though, with will, you don't even have to fight it. So
Yeah, exactly.
that's the
It's
trick.
only if you,
Oh, if you pass the will.
lose that. Yeah.
Okay. So you just have to pass the will test, but
Yeah.
So we are also playing with the Dreamlands sideboard. So in the Dreamlands, we have 3 cities and 4 other spaces. We can come onto this sideboard in a couple ways. One is there are these gates. So for instance, here at the heart of Africa it's called actually a dream portal that goes directly to the underworld. It has the dotted green line, which means that it's a local path, and you can travel once per turn. You can travel along local paths without an action. So if you're in the heart of Africa, you can just show up at the underworld, and then you could take your typical move action to follow the uncharted path here to Ulthar, for instance. Also, when you rest, you can either spend a clue or test will -1. And if you pass or spend the clue, you can just show up here in the Enchanted Woods. So that's how we can get to and from the sideboard here. And then our starting mystery is Master of Dreams. The Lord of the Dreamlands beckons to those who would listen. Those who dream wake with wounds akin to those sustained in their dreams, and those who wake dream of lands far beyond their ken. When this card enters play, each investigator moves the nearest clue on the main board to a space on the Dreamlands sideboard that does not contain a clue. After an investigator resolves a research encounter, he may spend 1 clue he gained from that encounter and 1 sanity to place that clue on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are clues on this card equal to the number of investigators, solve this mystery. So, we spend a little sanity, find a few clues, and we'll just chug right on along. So, we start the game with 2 clues on the board. One of those 2 happened to come out in Ulthar, with the adorable little Chaos Cat symbol for this expansion. The other one that started the game is here in Tokyo. And so we have to decide where on the board that goes, on the sideboard. My vote is for it to go to the Enchanted Wood, because then someone can just take an action and pass the test to get there.
Sounds good to me.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Then we also have our Prelude card, which is the Army of Darkness. Len, you want to read that for us?
Sure. Okay. The creatures have you backed into a corner. The stench of their rotting flesh makes you want to vomit, but you try to maintain your composure. You're going to need it if you're going to get out of here alive. Take a step backwards, stumbling over something at your feet. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see a glint of metal and a long, serrated blade. At least you think it's a blade. You pick it up. It is heavy and unwieldy, but you think it will do. Better than nothing, at least. During step 5 of setup, determine Ancient One, set aside 1 zombie monster. Then, after resolving setup, spawn a zombie monster on a random space.
All right,
Then the lead investigator loses 2 health and gains a chainsaw asset.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
So before we did that, I wanted to say something. We had talked about giving that chainsaw over to Roland. But does it maybe make sense for it to go with Joe?
Yeah, I thought
Because
about
Roland's
that too.
got a weapon?
Should go to Joe.
I think it does. I was thinking about that already because I have a small weapon that stacks,
Right.
and Joe already has a weapon that gives him +2. So
Yeah, 100%.
I think I'll take the hit.
Take the hit. Read cards.
Be the lead investigator and take the chainsaw. And do you want to show this, Rob, or?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm taking the chainsaw, and I'm taking the hit of 2 health. So that's what what we'll do. That seems to be. And now I'm rolling a fair amount of dice, actually. I'm rolling 3 plus 1, 4 plus 2, so I'm rolling 6 dice on combat, which is not bad.
String.
Well,
Good
you might be on zombie patrol then.
Yeah.
So, the zombie is actually starting in the underworld, which is possibly not terribly convenient, but that's what we got.
Well, remember, we can get to that through the heart of Africa too, if we needed to.
We can get it from right where we are, but then we have a crawling one, and I don't understand this. Damage is equal to your strength.
Yes. So
it does damage equal to.
Right.
Not including weapons.
Not including weapons, because weapons just give bonuses on the die roll. But so at the moment he's a 2/3. If you were attacking him.
For me, got it. I got it. Okay. I was just like, I was thinking, how could you possibly defeat him if he's equal to the number of dice you're rolling?
All right. And also remember, we're each starting with a personal story. I don't think we need to run through them, but make sure you take a moment to remember what they are. So... And do we think we're ready to start?
Let's do this.
Sure. Yeah, let's give it a shot.
All right. So, Eric, playing Joe Diamond, kick us off.
Okay. That's an interesting... This was the problem of being lead investigator. Because now I have to actually figure out what the heck I'm doing. Because I'm thinking, so, yes, I'm thinking I am going to focus. And my will sucks. Yeah, maybe not.
The moon.
Yeah, so my thought was so let me think out loud. My thought was I was going to focus, shop, and then go to the moon to deal with the crawling one. Since everything we want, clues, zombies, are all on this other board, so might as well just jump right in. So that was my thought. But then I was like, well, the crawling one's gonna... Well, 2 sanity, I'm fresh off. I guess I can deal with that for now. And then, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start off and focus as the first thing. No. That's not the first thing I'm going to do. The first thing I'm going to do is acquire assets. I always forget about that possibility. Then I am going to shop with my amazing 2 dice. Or 3 dice. I have 3. Yeah. And I'm going to go shopping. Okay, I get 1. So, I can get the Syndicate Agent, which gives me another plus, unless anyone was particularly looking for that.
You're
I
good.
Reroll 1 die during the strength test.
You already have that ability, though, don't you?
I do.
That would give me another.
On your cult pocket? I thought.
No.
Oh, I see.
I roll an extra.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, it doesn't help with the chainsaw. The other one is I could get fine jewelry, which just lets me buy more stuff. I'm assuming esteemed author that gives you a tome and the book of spells. People would be our magic users would be in a kind of grumpy mood if I took those.
Yeah.
I would really like that book of spells.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
book is for Dexter for sure.
Yeah,
So does anyone have a problem with me taking the Syndicate Agent?
No, I already
Go for it.
have that in a different card.
Okay, I'm taking the Syndicate Agent to give me one more.
So you went into debt?
No, I got one, and I had a resource that I'm spending.
Oh, the resource. Okay.
Yes.
Protective totem is going to come in handy. I feel like though,
Yeah, that's a nice one.
the way this all
This round
goes.
of you would lose a total of 2 more health and sanity. You may prevent. Oh man, I wish that was there when I was shopping, but it is not. So, and then the last thing, I am going to jump and fight this horrible thing.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
give it a shot.
All right. Len, what's Agatha gonna do?
So, isn't it a free movement there? Oh, okay. Yes. it
Yeah, I
is.
did
No.
2 other things.
Yeah, I forgot. All right, so Agatha, she's gonna, you know what? She's gonna go the same route. I'm gonna take a resource, and then try to acquire assets. She's rolling 3 dice. Okay, so 1 success. That is exactly what I was looking for. I'm gonna spend my resource to give me 2 successes. Oh, where's our trash? We don't have a trash?
We
don't have a
trash
trash.
out.
It's where the board used to be. Well,
Put
while
the
you're working on
garbage
that,
can out.
I'm gonna use that resource and go into debt. Just gonna
Classic Len, going into debt.
right into debt.
I hope you
no
don't do
problem.
this in real life.
I've got 4 successes. I want the esteemed author and the fine jewelry,
Wow.
all to help me get better stuff and things.
Do those stack?
Well, yeah, one I get a reroll, and one I get to add 1 to the result of a die. Oh, and I
Okay.
get a random tome from the deck as well. Let's go. Grab myself a tome. Hopefully it's something good. Come on, baby. One time. It's a piece of crap. It's an arcane scroll. But it adds 1 to the result of a die during a lore test. So it's not the worst in the world, but there's so many better tomes that was a
There it is.
tad disappointing. That's all right.
All right. Rolling.
Thinking- yeah, I was gonna say, Roland has been thinking specifically what he wants to do, and my main thought process is it's a little bit too far, but to get to the underworld, which is where this zombie is, because I'm also strong to fight. So,
Well, you can take an action to go to the Enchanted Woods, which will get you closer, and you could get a
Pass.
clue.
well, you have to
Gotta pass
perform
the
a
test,
rest action, which is wasteful at this point, and I don't have a clue to spend, right?
Oh, you need to spend a clue to do that?
You have
Either
to
or if you
perform a
fail the
rest
test.
action first, right? That's where I'm a little
Oh,
bit
well, then we should have done this.
crisscross.
Yeah, I should have gone there, and you should have.
It'll all be okay.
Yeah, it will all work out, as we all know. Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of ways to get over there, right? Unknown Kadath. It's just pretty amazing about this is that when you go to these different portals, when you end up there, you could be really far away from where you need to be because they're not all interconnected,
That's right.
which is why this game is such a, make it easy. All right.
Yeah, I should have gone to the Enchanted Wood.
I'm gonna go.
Well,
Why don't I come to the moon with you?
Well, there's always next turn. I mean,
no.
often turn 1 isn't bad.
Yeah, and also, like, if I go to the moon with you, if you can't, dominate this guy, which you should, you're probably being pessimistic and think that's not going to happen, Eric. So maybe I come help you.
All right. Well,
and then
yeah,
it can
I think there's an there. I mean, I think I can. I hope I can deal with the crawling horror.
Yes.
The closing the gate might be more tricky.
Yeah. So I can come. I can come there.
The twins are gonna stick together.
I'm gonna go. Oh man, museum director is always so expensive. And I don't have the best, but I can go into debt. But we all know how I am with enrolling dice. So I'm gonna try the acquire assets, and then you can move, and it doesn't take up a move action, correct? Once you make that move.
Right.
Very nice. Yeah, let's just try acquire. And we'll go with the 2. Alright, I got 1. God damn, I needed 3. Alright, I'm gonna take debt like Len. I'm gonna take a page out of his book.
Right.
And what are you taking?
I know. I don't need the spells.
Yeah, why would you take the debt? You got 1
Yeah,
success. The only thing that's useful for you is the protective totem.
Right. You're absolutely right, Eric.
Oh, the sledgehammer gives him a +1 to his stat, right?
Right, so that's a +1 outside of combat.
Yeah. I mean, that's useful.
Not the worst thing.
I don't.
Actually, that would be good for me with my 1.
I might take the protective totem.
Okay. I don't think you can go wrong with the protective totem.
Health and sanity and
the
things
blunderbuss.
The blunderbuss. All right, and then just movement to the moon.
Well, the movement doesn't cost anything. That's free. So you're allowed to do one other thing.
All right, so that's where I'm confused. It's on San Francisco then.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that threw me off. So then I'll just focus with that because we'll probably need rerolls and stuff like that.
Probably a good call.
Yeah.
So I want to ensure that I can get the Book of Spells. So I am also going to take Gather Resource. And then I am going to take an Acquire Assets action with 2 dice here. I get 1 success. So I too will take a debt, but I will get myself a Book of Spells and gain 2 spells, discard 1 of them.
Woo. Candles are nice. So what you put in there is ritual candles. You may discard this card to gain +5 when resolving a spell effect.
Discard to gain a spell.
Or discard to gain a spell. So that's a good clutch thing.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take Flesh Ward. And then when I gain a spell, I get another spell, which will be Healing Words. Well, not exactly what I was hoping for, but
it's great.
I guess I'll be a support character.
I mean, it's a free thing, right? So anytime you rest, you can potentially recover 2 and 2. That's
well, except that we can only recover either health or sanity because of Hypnos. And the wording of this is if you pass, that investigator recovers 1 additional. So it's not a second source. And then the Flesh
2
Ward,
health
however,
or 2 sanity.
Right. However, the Flesh Ward can help other people from losing up to 2 health. And both of those are so the healing words are only on my space. The flesh ward is anywhere. All right, our first turn is done. How about our encounters?
All right.
All right.
So I got to get me. No, you're not reading anything.
Oh, you got a monster. You got a monster.
Yeah. So I'm going to take this guy off. The crawling one, first one is sanity -1, which means I'm rolling 1 die.
Lock.
Yeah, I'm gonna get pounded on this one. That's flipping, not rolling. Okay.
Wow.
Made it. So I only take 1 sanity hit, which is good.
Hang on.
Oh, hang on.
I'm gonna step in
Okay.
with
Hold on.
instill bravery. Once per round, when an investigator would lose sanity, I can test lore, and if I pass, I prevent you from losing 2 sanity. I'm gonna do that.
Nice.
I have a lore of 4. I'll be rolling 4 dice, and I want to do this because I get a clue if I pass this. I mean, I want to save my friend's sanity.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Oh, look
Ooh.
at that. 3 successes. All right, 2 successes. I flip, so you don't lose any sanity.
Okay.
And, oh, I lose a health instead, though. Oh, this is a terrible one.
Oh.
Hey,
yeah,
Rob.
that's bad instill bravery.
Well,
I gained a clue.
however,
Yeah, stop instilling. Don't instill us with bravery anymore.
are there any other combats that are going to matter? Are you going to take this guy out?
We'll see.
Because I can only use Flesh Ward once per round. So do I use it for Agnes?
Yeah,
or
use it
No.
for Agatha.
Are you sure? All right, I was going to say, you might lose more than 1 health here, but...
Yeah, I might.
Well, at most he's going to lose 2. And I... Alright, I'm going to use it on Agatha.
Sweet.
So for this, I have a lore of 4, and I get +2 from my arcane assistant. Nope, +1. +2 from my book of spells. There we go. Alright, so that was 2 successes. So I'm going to prevent you from losing up to 2 health.
Nice.
Sweet, thank you.
And the spell causes skin to writhe and reform like a living being, no additional effect.
Nice.
Oh, but look at that nice 3+. Oh my
Yeah.
god, you're going to be the best support character ever.
Yeah.
And when I pass a lore test as part of a spell effect, place 1 Eldritch token on this card. When there are 6 or more, I get my personal reward.
Ooh, okay, nice. Yeah, keep spamming that thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing the same.
All right. So, I get +4 to my strength. My strength is 2. I get +3 for the chainsaw, +1 for the Colt revolver. This creature has magic resistance, but none of this is magic, so that doesn't matter. My syndicate agent will give me an extra die roll. So I have 3 dice out. I need 6 total. That way I can thoroughly whiff this roll in style.
Got this.
All right.
Okay, well, I got a 6, and because I got a 6, the chainsaw means that the 6 counts twice.
Wow,
So
Yep,
this
nice.
is 2,
3 dead.
and this is... Was that a 6?
Those are both 6s.
Yeah, 2 sixes. It's
So
4.
I do 4 damage. It has 3 health, so this thing is dead.
Hooray!
I always thought that about this game, though. Like, if you get 6s, it counts as 1 and 1, and then 4 on top of that. No.
What?
It'd be nice. All right, so now
Bad. pain.
You can read something because I'm having an otherworldly encounter.
Okay.
And here's where it all goes to hell because I'm only optimized for combat right now.
Well, you stand in Times Square, New York, but not as you know it. The streets are empty and the buildings have crumbled to dust. It appears that you will fail to save the world. And you try desperately not to fall into despair. Test will -1.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh boy.
Whoop! There it is.
Please pass this.
I'm
Yeah.
rolling one
Please,
die.
can do
good
it,
God
Eric.
Almighty!
You really want to pass this. Oh my
See?
God. you
Good
did.
God
More
Almighty!
sixes.
I can't believe you just did that.
Get to your feet and you find what's left of the central library. The books you find there prove useful. Close this gate. Deep in the basement of the library, you dig through the archives, searching for clues about the downfall of a man. Test observation.
Observation is 4.
Yeah, this will be nice too.
Hopefully.
You can do it.
I feel I've used up all my fortune here.
Yeah, your mojo.
Oh,
that's
a
no.
strong
You
pass.
serious?
If you pass, gain 2 clues.
Okay,
Nice.
so yeah, that doesn't count for anything. That's just clues.
All I know is you got the hot hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was nice round. All right.
I can only spell doom for the rest of us.
You could have potentially died if you failed
Literally.
that first roll. That would have been par for the course.
It would not have been fun. I don't know.
All
Hey,
right.
Rob, did you make this difficult again?
Yes.
Insane difficult. All right, cool, great.
Yeah,
Happy to be here.
All right. Well, Agatha is in Tokyo.
Hey, we got
Bad.
through the last difficult one.
we
No, absolutely
good.
correct.
We're doing great.
I'm like a slight wee sometimes. It makes me feel bad. I'm sorry. But I'm glad you did survive. Because now I'm back again. Here I am. All right, Tokyo. You're placed on trial for violating the peace protection laws. Test your influence.
Why? So my influence is a 3. I do get a reroll on an influence test, so hopefully I won't need it, but let's see what happens.
Got it. Yep.
All right.
If you pass, you prove your innocence, and the government takes immediate action. Discard all monsters with 1 toughness from the game board.
Do we have a cultist out there? I don't think that's going to do
Nope,
anything.
We only had the one.
Would have been a nice one to come out, like when there's a bunch of them out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
That's a bummer. Oh well.
You would have been detained otherwise, so nice.
Yeah.
Negate. It's fine. I am on the moon.
You're on the moon.
First example of a Dreamlands encounter, right?
Well,
Wow, that's a
actually,
generic-
no. It's going to be a generic wilderness encounter.
Oh wait, it is? I thought you read the Dreamlands ones
The
where
dark blue, the 3 dark blue ones.
Oh, only? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Eldritch. Make your sideboard interesting. Here we go.
The winds turn bitterly cold, and a storm descends upon you before you can build a shelter. The ordeal pushes your endurance to the limit. Test strength.
It's always bad when I'm rolling only 2 dice. Yep.
What do you mean?
Here we are. We are rolling. We should go to
All right.
Vegas
if you
tonight,
fail,
guys.
you'd have lost to health and gained a hypothermia, but you didn't, so you
Good, nice. That's
avoid.
big. That's a big pass.
oh yeah, I am done with hypothermia forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Last-
I didn't read ahead. That was
that if I had gotten that one, I would have said, "All right, I'm done, guys. I'm out. That's it."
All right, Eric, give me a Tokyo adventure.
Give you a Tokyo.
Pretty
encounter.
please.
Don't have to ask pretty please. These are always horrible, so. Okay, Tokyo. A strange man dressed in the charcoal robes of a monk offers to help you in exchange for knowledge. You may spend 1 clue to convince the mass monk to assist you and discard one monster of your choice from any space.
Man.
I refuse.
That would have been a nice one.
That would have been nice.
All right. Wow. All right. We're into the Mythos phase.
Joe, that got
Alright.
to lose.
Now we get to see the hard Mythos cards that we decided to add to the deck for some
Yeah,
reason.
such a great idea.
Yes.
Makes it fun though.
All right.
It's an easy one.
Oh, look at that. An easy one got in there somehow.
Somehow it did. You messed up, Rob. You screwed up the deck somehow. All right. In advance the Omen track.
All right. So we go to the Blue Omens. We don't have any gates anymore, so we don't lose.
We do. We have
yeah.
one in
We have
Shanghai.
a Shanghai gate. Okay. But so we don't lose any Doom because that's a red gate.
Okay. Now a Reckoning.
Reckoning. So we start with monsters on the board. We've got a zombie.
Okay. We're going to start with the zombie.
Discard this monster and spawn the Zombie Horde epic monster on this space.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no rolling of dice. It just happens.
It just happens.
All right.
Zombie hordes just happen. Nothing can be done about them. Oh, there are 3 zombie hordes in the bag. Oops.
Oh, good.
Oh, jeez. Rob, you were like, don't
the folks
worry,
listening
there's
in,
only one zombie
I'm
horde.
laughing because I
Come on.
assured them that this prelude wasn't that bad because I said there's only one zombie horde. I was
Zombie
wrong.
horde is not
There are
a fun
3.
thing for people who are strong.
Oh,
There are
no.
3.
Really anybody, so
We're still fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Rob. I love you.
It's all good.
I cannot. 3 zombie horde. That's all right. So, then we roll. There is a serpent person.
Serpent person.
Yep. In the heart of the Amazon.
All right.
And roll 1 die on a 1 or a 2. Move an investigator to this monster, and we will have to figure out what that means. If
I was going to. So when I like taught this to myself playing against Hypnos, if you're not on the main board, do you have to move towards it?
I don't think
Well-
so.
All right, nice. Should have just hit you up on Discord and asked that
It's
question.
someone has to move towards it, and so
Move towards this red.
Well, technically, if it was going to be me or him, we'd have to move the other way, I think, because
Oh, really?
it's closer.
chauffeur going down that way.
That's closer through. There's 4 goings. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Yeah. So,
There's the-
do you want to get stuck at sea, or would you like me to?
No, I'm fine. Are you planning on closing the gate
I'll
This
do that
round?
instead.
instead of what were you going to do?
I hadn't thought that far.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, I'll go. I'll head the other way just so we have coverage on the other side of the board.
Okay. So that was the serpent person people. There are no other monsters on the board. So we go to Mythos cards in play. There are none. Hypnos. Each investigator moves 1 space towards.
Wait, do we have? Hypnos first.
Yeah, it's monsters,
okay.
Mythos cards in play,
Okay.
then Great Old One.
Okay, and
So-
what about personal equipment?
That comes after this.
Okay.
So 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I think my closest route is actually straight to Shanghai, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So I'm not going to spend, or I guess we should do it in player order. So, trench coats, you get to move a space on the Dreamland board.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll move.
Trench coats. Yeah, I'm gonna
I
start
mean,
moving
isn't
that
there
way as well.
isn't the space there on the nearest space on the Dreamlands board?
No, this isn't. But the moon isn't technically the Dreamlands, is it?
But you're on the board. It says on the
It's
Dreamlands
not a
board.
blue space.
I guess. No, I mean, it is on the Dreamlands board.
Okay,
I don't
fine.
know why I interpreted it that way. I guess you could stay on the moon if you want. I have no idea.
If it's the rules, I will do what the rules say. Where am I supposed to stay?
It says move to the nearest space on the Dreamlands board. So, what is your nearest space on the Dreamlands board? I'd say it's the space you're on.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense to me.
I think it's to get everybody not on the board onto the board is the whole point.
Right.
And I mean, it would be nice to move one, but
So Joe stays where he is. Agatha can move to San Francisco
I
if she
was going to
wants.
San Francisco. Yeah, that saves me.
Roland stays where he is. I get dragged to Shanghai.
That's kind of nice.
okay.
Yeah, like I said, that effect isn't necessarily bad. And if you really didn't want to move, you can spend a sanity to block it, which isn't the worst thing
Yeah.
either. So now, conditions and possessions. Joe got nothing.
Got nothing.
Agatha.
Agatha, some men have come to collect on the debt.
Always
Let's
has
see.
that.
Someone was asking about you, says a fellow traveler. They said you owe quite a bit of money. Naturally, I said that I didn't know anything, but you may want to find your way to a new town soon. You attempt to hide from the police. Test observation.
Nice.
So that is going to be 3 dice.
Nice.
Pass. If you fail, move to the nearest city space and gain a detained condition unless you discard an ally, then discard this card. So,
Nice.
Alright.
Nice.
goodbye, debt.
Roland looks clean.
Yo, I'm clean. Let's go. Finally.
So I've got a debt that I got to deal with. You regret having made a deal with these nefarious creatures. The need seemed worth the pound of flesh at the time, but now hungry eyes watch you with unyielding intensity.
Oh boy.
Lose 3 health unless you discard 1 ally
Yeah,
asset.
you got to get rid of Arcane Assistant.
Well, the 3 health. You got
And
the
you can't
extra
use. Can you use Flesh Ward again or no?
I was going to.
Oh,
No, I can't use
Like stats.
Flesh Ward, but I have a resource. I've got healing words. I can get it back easy enough.
Okay.
He says. And that's all I got.
Alright.
All right. What's next on the Mythos card? A gate.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, a gate shows up in the heart of Africa. Because there is a dream portal in
Mhm.
here, it goes instead to the underworld.
Oh, with the zombie horde. Great.
Oh boy.
Where's the easiest access to the underworld?
Now,
Sure.
heart
In
of
the heart of
Africa.
Africa. Oh yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, getting there through the dream world is pretty slow.
Oh man.
Okay. So you can move along a green line for free. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And you can get to the dream world by resting. Is that correct?
Specifically, you
Yeah.
can get to the
Enchanted
Enchanted
Wood.
Wood.
Enchanted Wood by resting.
Yeah.
So it's faster to go to pop. I mean, I shouldn't have done it this way. Well, I had to deal
So
with the game.
no, because when an investigator that is not on the Dreamland sideboard performs the rest action, he may
Yeah.
spend 1 clue or test will -1.
Okay,
to
we'll
move
talk
to the
when
Enchanted
it's back to my turn.
Right. But you can't
that-
just sleep while you're in the Dreamlands to jump around in the sleep.
Yeah, I understand. But let's finish up this phase. Okay, so shall I read the text?
Oh good God.
Sure.
We've done all of our debts.
Yes,
Did I?
you did.
Didn't discard
There's
it.
your 3 health.
I forgot to discard it, that's all. Okay.
Okay. So read the rest of the Mythos cards. After the noise and violence is over, one of the shopkeepers peers out from the shuttered windows. Amazed to see you alive, he opens the windows and calls out, "Is it over? Are we safe?" You wave to let him know that everything is fine. Lead investigator gains 1 random ally asset from the deck.
Here you go, sir.
Oh, thank you.
I call shenanigans. Eric would never say everything is fine. That should go to Leonard.
Yeah.
Museum curator. You may re-roll 1 die when resolving an expedition encounter or a mystic runes encounter. Oh, that's nice. When you gain this card, gain 1 relic unique asset from the deck.
Nice. You're getting lots of free stuff. I got
Okay,
you.
so this is. Oh, you already did.
I got you. You got the canopic jar. Oh, those are so much fun.
Oh, these are fun. When you perform a rest action, the spirits of the dead whisper to you. Test will -1 if you pass with the card. Okay. So there's okay.
All right. That wasn't bad.
No, that was not. That was pretty good.
Delightful.
Who's going to be the next lead investigator?
Not it.
That's a good question.
I mean, if I could, I guess I could stay if no one else wants to be.
I just feel like if I take it, it's going to be something horrible happens to the
All right, I will take it until something persists.
You've been drinking the Eric Punch when you talk like that.
So yeah, see, I'm a pessimist, but I'm the one that takes the hit willingly.
That's
so
true. Exactly. I
think
think credit is due.
I am owed a space in your survival bunker, Len. I am furloughing for this.
All right.
At the beginning of this game, Len said I'm too pessimistic and he wouldn't want me on his survival team. I'm making a case that I am good survival material outside of having no real skills. So that's now okay. So here's my question: I could move a single move and get up here. Or I can use the ability to exit the Dreamland, go to San Francisco, sleep, and then pop back into the woods, and then I can get down to the zombie the round after instead of
Hang on, Mr. Rulesmeister here. I thought you could only go down 1 local path for free.
Right.
Yeah, but he's talking about...
So going from the moon back out to San Francisco is a local path.
Yes, and then I sleep. I use the sleep action, or the rest action, to go to the Mystic Wood. That's the end of my turn this round.
And then next turn.
Oh, okay, next turn.
One,
okay. I think you should roll this.
yeah.
My bad.
Right, because otherwise it's 1 turn to Dyleth, Lean, 2nd turn to Ulthar, 3rd turn to
Right.
And that's the fastest I can figure out how to get there. I mean, that seems like the fastest.
That's as good
I mean,
as
unless
you can get a clue. If you get the clue on the Enchanted Wood, that's part of the mystery. So.
I mean, unless Agatha wants to go and fight the zombie horde herself, she can.
No, I was thinking Dexter. If Dexter could make his way down there and get the zombie horde off of that.
Yeah.
I don't know how,
Well, all right.
You
so
also have Call the Storm, which could help hurt the zombie horde.
Yeah. So
I can't.
Well, it's my move. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Oh, it's on your space.
I'm going to rest. I'm going to move back to San Francisco. Then, when I rest, I can pop into the Enchanted Wood, right?
Yep, so you either spend a clue... Well, you could just spend a clue. Since you can't put those clues on the mystery.
Yeah. I'd rather hold on to them.
Alright, then test will -1.
Because I'm already down by 2 health. And I also have the Coptic Jar, so there's 2 reasons for me to rest. Oh, I need to test will -1 to do that?
Yes, if you rest, you have to test will -1. Or you can spend a clue.
I'll spend the clue.
Up there. In the green
Okay.
garbage bag.
Green
Can.
can. Okay. So, okay, then I will spend the clue. I will pop into the enchanted wood.
Nice.
And now I get to test the Coptic jar, but I'm only rolling one die. So we'll see what happens.
So,
I
Hey.
make it. Surprisingly good with one dice in here. Okay. At first you believed you were dreaming, but then you realized you could hear the voices of an alien being trapped inside the Coptic jar. It tells you the secrets of the cosmos and offers you salvation. Resolve one of the effect. Improve observation, then flip this card, or you may spend 2 clues to advance the active mystery by 1.
that's funny.
I would get it back now that you know what it is.
That's funny.
Yeah,
No, I mean, you'll still have it.
exactly.
Would have been nice.
It would have been
Uh,
nice, but a 5 observation is also nice, especially in an adventure where you're looking for clues.
And honestly, I feel like with this mystery, advancing this one by 1 isn't that big of a thing.
We'll see.
I'd rather have it on one of those ones where it's like discard a spell and a asset and blah
So-
blah blah.
I'm including observation, and because of my power, I can include something else.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
I've-
right.
that's sweet.
else. So I figure I will improve will because I have been dealing with things that require will.
Yeah.
That's reasonable. And did you bump up your strength for your rest action?
I did not. So I get 1 to 6. And that is the end of my turn.
All right.
All right,
Len?
it's Agatha time. Agatha is going to acquire assets. So she's going to get 3 dice. All right, 2 successes. I can re-roll 1 die when doing an influence test. So, actually, is it worth it? I really have my eye on that museum director.
Well, if you get an extra die, then you could also get the mystic candles, the ritual candles.
Ah, that's so true. Okay, let's roll the die. Nope,
Yeah.
that's a fail. So I'll go into debt again. I will take the museum director, who, when I gain this card, gain an artifact. Shuffle those up and see what we get
Okay.
here. The Sword of Yahatala.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh.
That was. that
You're
gave
gonna
me
go
the
fight
chills.
everything,
No
Agatha.
negative, and if I defeat a monster, I gain a clue. Oh, baby, let's go.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I'm gonna draw a debt from that, and then I'm gonna be kind of lame and just try to get rid of the debt.
I'm for
Be
that.
kind of lame.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, gotta get rid of it. There it goes. Goodbye.
All right. Mikey, what's Roland going to do?
Great question, Rob. It's a great question. I think personally, is there any service assets up there? Oh, we didn't restock.
There are no
Yep.
service assets.
There are none. Okay.
You
Figure
are on
maybe.
a city and could go acquire assets.
He's on the wilderness right now.
No, I'm wilderness.
Oh, you're
I was
on
gonna say
wilderness.
these trench coat guys are confusing.
Well, you're both on the wilderness, so.
I should just move to
Yeah, you can get stuff.
Laugh. Dilathline.
Yep.
Ton of stuff.
Because I'll
for
gain assets anyway there.
with focus, or
Again, right? I got no health missing. So yeah, we'll just go to Diathline
All right.
and focus.
All right. So I'm going to stay in Shanghai in the hopes of closing this gate. So, Len, would it bother you if I went for the ritual candles?
No, I was actually, no, absolutely not. Because you can get 2 spells out of that. Or a big reroll. I mean, a big +5. Yeah, absolutely.
So I think
Oh man, I need to. Roland needs to hit his personal objectives.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he has a bad consequence.
What do you need to do to get it?
I will not go into
You
that.
have to
I will just
gain a
clues.
clue, place Eldritch tokens. If you have 3, you get the reward. This consequence it is advanced, doomed by 1.
And then I am going to rest.
Well, since
So,
solving the mystery requires getting clues, I would suggest you do that.
Which
I'm
is what
gonna recover
we need to
2
do for the
health.
mystery. So.
Now, we're talking over Rob's turn here.
And then I'm going to use healing words on myself.
Jesus Christ, how many dice do you roll for a spell?
6.
A lot.
Oh, 6.
That's
Oh, they're
good.
just spread out. For
It's
some
my
reason-
it's my shtick.
Do you
have a
not
lore-
want him to roll 6, Eric?
Oh. All right. At 2, you dream of a faraway paradise where your mind can be at ease. That investigator may discard 1 madness condition.
Oh, that's
Then
really
flip
cool.
this card.
Nice.
All right. So
Is your health right?
now
You have on the overlay 2-7. You should be at 2, right? 'Cause you
I
lost
rested
3.
for 1. I used the resource for 2, and then I just used healing word to bring me back to 5.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just saying you were at 2, but your thing was on. Oh, I understand what you said. I'll shut up. Thank you.
And I get a second Eldritch token on my personal story. So let's
Very nice.
take some damage, folks.
Well, let's see how that's gonna go for Joe Diamond. You doing a clue, Joe, or do you want to do the?
I'm doing a
enchanted word?
clue. Yeah, I'm doing a clue for an
All right,
active
we'll do a research encounter, and you are on a wilderness space.
Yes.
You keep an eye out for other travelers as you traverse the heavily wooded trail. Test observation -1.
Okay, observation -1 is 4.
That is
Okay,
a
make it.
pass. If you
Mhm.
pass, you encounter a group that shares rumors of dreams that can harm your physical.
Wait.
Whoa,
I'm sorry.
whoa.
I'm sorry. This is Joe who's in the Enchanted Wood.
Yeah.
Yes.
He doesn't take. Wait.
clue?
Yes,
No,
he does.
he's looking at a clue.
Okay.
Clue on the. Clue
No,
on the
no,
wilderness, right?
Right. I thought that there was a special clue deck for. But
Oh.
I misremembered. Everything's fine.
That's okay. Okay. If you pass, you encounter a group that shares rumors of dreams that can harm your physical body. Gain this clue and an additional clue.
Wow.
Nice.
There we go. Right back.
So I can only put 1 clue on the active mystery, though, right?
That's correct.
All right. So I'm putting 1 clue on the active mystery, and I'm gaining 1 additional clue.
Yeah.
And that's it.
But now
Costs
you
you a
know-
sanity to do that too.
It cost me a sanity.
Yeah, it says after investigator resolves a research encounter, he may spend 1 clue he gained from that encounter
Oh,
and
and
1 sanity to place
Okay,
that
yeah.
clue on this card.
Got it.
But hey, you know what? Hang on. I would like to
What?
instill bravery on you, my friend. I would
Nice.
hate
Wait,
to see you
no!
lose that sanity.
Isn't your instill bravery horrible?
Well, it makes me lose a health, but
Yeah.
I know somebody who would love to help me not lose health.
Ah!
I'm gonna roll my 4 dice.
It's all okay. It's all this circular thing. I get it.
Yeah.
I feel like we're leaving Mikey out of the process. He should
Alright,
have to do something.
So you don't lose the sanity, and when I pass the test as part of a spell, I gain a clue. And then I flip this puppy over to find out that I lose a health.
Wait.
Damn.
Before you lose your health,
What do you
What?
mean?
I have a flesh ward. Once per round, when an investigator would lose health, you may test lore to
Wow.
prevent
Good.
up to 2 of that health loss.
Sweet jumping Jesus.
You know what? I'm going to do that. And I pass with 1 success.
Enough.
Spell causes skin to writhe and reform like a living being. No additional effect.
So there's nothing.
And I'm going to mark that I used that this turn. And I'm going to put an Eldritch token on this.
This could not be a better chain for us. For both of us.
All right. So that was Joe's encounter. Is that right?
That was
That
Joe.
is Joseph. Yep.
Yeah, it was Joe.
Are we encounter? Yeah, we did all our
I
actions.
get that,
That's
right?
the clue.
Oh, I didn't lose my sanity.
You did
Right.
not.
It's Agatha. Right?
Agatha still is in San Francisco.
And now, Eric, you have 2 clues if you use your jar again.
Save it.
San Francisco. You ask Captain Nathaniel Timmons if he knows any local legends. He grins and says aye. Timmons then tells you several stories about monstrous beings and teaches you a few tricks to help you survive against such horrors. Gain a talent condition, my friend.
Look at that. I don't even have to roll. This
You didn't
is
even have to do
wonderful.
a damn thing. That's
All right, I'm gonna
incredible.
shuffle talents 3 times and take the top. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I like that.
I have resilient. When I would lose health, I may test it. All right. Well,
That's all right.
that's not actually what I wanted, but it says I may.
Yeah, and I mean, there
It's
can
this
be
game
more,
at its finest.
we can lose more than when we play this game. More than one investigator can lose health in a
Exactly.
turn.
That's a really good point.
Yeah,
All right.
it is.
Ready for Roland?
Oh, yeah.
At the lead.
Dylan Lean. A bandit tries to steal a ruby you just acquired from the men from Lang. Test your strength.
Oh, yeah. Just 2, eh?
Yeah.
Brutal.
That's what you said last time.
Yep, well, here we are.
If you pass, you disarm the thief. Gain 1 random weapon asset from the deck. Otherwise, you
Game is
have cursed.
Oh, thank the Lord I passed that.
Oh,
I got you. Here you go.
You did?
This game's
Okay,
just
nice.
pooping out things on us. This is great.
What do we got, though? What do we got, huh?
Oh, a cheesy
Oh,
revolver
boy,
that does
I
nothing
got
for
double
you.
pistols.
I think pass it off.
Yeah. Does anybody want a nice old Colt 38?
All right. Someone give me an otherworldly encounter, please.
that's me.
That would be you.
All right, otherworldly encounter. Let's take a look what's going on here. In the Dreamlands otherworldly encounter, in the Cavern of Flames, the bearded priest Nash and Kamathan warn you that it is too dangerous to continue. You insist that you possess the knowledge needed and are resolved to enter the Dreamlands. Roll will -1.
It'd be nice if this actually let me get to the Dreamlands at the end of this.
Roll 1 additional die for every clue you have.
Yeah. So my will is only a 3. I don't have any bonuses for this. Alright, I fail.
The gods of Dream exile you back to the world and punish you for your overarching ambition. Your dream and the waking world become indistinguishable, become delayed, and gain a hallucination condition.
Oh, that's
Holy
frustrating.
shit. Oops, sorry.
If only you had a spell that could remove madness conditions, that would be interesting.
No,
I
don't,
guess the good news is that this Mythos card isn't going to move the omen, so
Yeah.
doesn't Dex,
okay.
Rob, don't you have something on the back of one of your spells that gets rid of madness?
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
Yeah. Forgot. My bad. Should have known. Should have
So
saw that
what am I
coming.
looking for?
Hallucinations, the under
Hallucination.
madnesses.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright.
All right. So now we're on to the Mythos phase again, correct?
That is correct.
I always pick up the whole deck. All right, let's take a look at what we got going on here.
Oh, I was wrong. Huh. Shit.
All right.
Advance the omen track. That's not great.
So we've got
Two red
reds.
gates.
2 red gates. It's good to get it over with quick. That's fine.
Okay. Reckoning effects.
All right. So monsters. Roll a die for the serpent people.
All right.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing. Are there any other monsters on the board?
Zombie.
The
Horde.
Zombie Horde. Roll a die on a 1 or 2. Advance doom by 1. Good
No.
rolling. All right. No mysteries in play. No mythos cards in play. So then, each investigator moves 1 space towards the nearest space on the Dreamlands sideboard, unless he spends 1 sanity.
I'm on the sideboard.
Yep.
Agatha is on a space next to the Dreamland sideboard.
Yeah, I guess does it make sense to go in and maybe help out with the zombies? I don't. Let's see,
You'd be
why
pretty
not?
far away. You would not make it in time.
Well, maybe something. I mean, I have to go there. I don't feel like spending the sanity.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you have to go onto the dream board if you're on. Okay, got it.
Right, because he was adjacent. He had that free path to the moon.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Mikey,
Yes, sir.
you're staying where you are, right?
Yes, I believe so.
I'm going to spend the sanity to stay where I am. So that I can do the gate again. All right. Personal cards. Joe's got nothing. Agatha. Nothing.
Shockingly, nothing.
Roland.
I need to gain some
Nothing.
clues, so nothing. Yeah.
I have hallucinations. Test will. There we go.
Nice.
All right. So that's all of the reckoning effects, and then a gate comes out in Atlantis. So that's actually unknown Kadath. And on that
Right.
gate is a Lang spider.
Hmm.
Maybe I'll work towards that thing. I can get rid of the spider. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, there at least you can get a boat ticket to help out.
And because of the prelude card, we spawn a zombie.
And actually, we should have done that last round as well.
Okay.
Oh well, but we'll do that. That's at the end of the mythos phase, which we're not at yet. It's not a reckoning
So
effect.
should we put the zombie on the board and have the effect of it, or
We'll do it at the end.
okay?
Wouldn't that have been at the end of the last
We'll
turn?
do it at the end.
All right, we're cheating. Is what he
Just
said.
shut up. We missed it. Sometimes you miss stuff in this game.
Okay. So spawn a gate.
We did that.
Okay. You have lost contact with a friend some time ago and have tracked the worship of some dark god to a rumored hotel. As you suspected, you find your companion bound and gagged. Gain 1 character unique asset.
I got you right here. You
Okay.
have Sir William Brinton. It's a perfect for you.
Except my personal story, if there's too many clues on the board, I get in trouble, so not great.
Oh.
Gain +1. Well, +1 will is nice. +1 observation is pretty nice too. All right.
All right.
After reserving a research encounter and recover 1 sanity. Nice. Okay.
And now a zombie comes out on space 3.
Oh, damn it. All right, well then you know what? That's up here. Oh, it's down there. Oh. Arr.
All right. What do you guys think? We got one more turn to power through between us?
Yes. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Sure.
Sure.
Who's going to be the lead investigator?
Hmm.
Only
I'll
good
take it.
things are happening.
Yeah, I know. That's why I feel like, first of all, I feel like Eric was brave enough and he deserved to be rewarded twice. So
We need
I'll take
four.
it
We need
for the
4 on
potential
that.
You're gonna take it?
hit. Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Okay. So I will move. And hey, let's. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a boat ticket. That way, next round I can get there. I can get there with one action and then kill the spider with the second. So that's what I'll do.
All right. Mikey?
Yeah. It probably should go on to Ulthar and try and get that clue or give it a shot.
That'd be
I
useful,
like
yeah.
that plan.
It's a damn shame with Roland. If there are no service assets there, his personal action is just useless.
Yeah, I can.
And his passive is useless.
Well, service assets into the pile. If nothing in there is useful, I can put one in there this round. Do we want to back up? And do
What?
you want to? I'll stay lead investigator, and then I can do that for you. If you have nothing else to do,
So
I mean,
Yeah,
we could
so
trade,
I-
Mikey, is there anything? What if I gave you the museum director? At least it would give you an additional die for a will
we
test during a combat.
Yeah.
could do that, or I could go kill the lang spider and take care of everything over there.
You need to get
right?
clues, so that's just putting you
Yeah.
away from clues.
Okay, nice.
Your job
nice,
is
yeah,
to
maybe.
get us some clues.
Yeah, honeybee.
okay, so do you want me to be the lead investigator and put you a service asset so that you can do something up there?
Yeah, because otherwise, like, I really have nothing else to do but move.
Okay. What don't we want up here? Sledgehammer? Blunderbuss? Spirit dagger?
Spirit dagger's not bad. Gives it the will.
And it's magic.
Blunderbuss is
I think
pretty
I'd say
sweet.
Spirit Dagger's the weakest of everything. Ever.
Yeah.
'Cause at least with the sledge, you're getting a +1 for other things.
Yeah, true.
Okay. So, get rid of the spirit dagger, and someone is finding. Am I finding it?
It
looks like
going to
I'm
be a
finding it.
service.
Yep.
Hold on. All right, click the button.
You already did it?
Yep.
Okay. So we get one service asset up here.
Whatever it is, we're
Divination. When you gain this card, look at the top 3 gates and put any number of them on the
Yeah.
bottom.
So
of the
that's
stack.
really useful for us
Yeah.
because that might move.
well, it could dictate where
portals.
people are actually are. Yeah, that's true. It's because I could dictate where
Alright.
like everybody's located. And
So that was
Or-
Eric's first action.
Or you can just set it aside, and then later we can use it if it's not useful right now.
Right.
Yeah. So that's my first action. The second action, I'm going to deal with the zombie horde.
Badass.
Where were you?
I hope that is not predictions of what's going to happen here.
nah, you got it.
Is there? There's also a rat thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right thing.
Oh man.
And
suck, rat
before you can deal with the zombie horde, you have to deal with the rat thing.
That's true. I never
That's
knew
part of the rules of epic monsters.
that. Oh, awesome. Lucky
Yeah,
it's a
they
rat
want
thing.
you weakened walking into that.
I wish I had. Well.
All right,
It is what it is, right?
you'll do fine.
All right.
So that was Joe's turn. Agatha already went.
Yeah.
Roland.
That is correct. So it's going to be my action then, at least initially, to set aside any number of service assets. Divination.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where do I set this?
We'll
You
we'll
just set
put
it
right
aside.
Okay, nice.
And
Cool.
you can automatically use it, or you can wait.
Yeah, I can, right? Because my passive is during the action phase, you or another investigator may gain one service asset that I set aside, discard a card, or spawn. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can only set it aside though, right?
No, you
Well,
can
you
also
set
use
it aside, and now you could use your passive to get it, or to let someone else get it, or you can wait for later to deal with it.
I'll just take it, I
Okay.
think. As the passive, and then I can just move correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I'm gonna move to altar.
Okay. And now, when you gain the divination,
Right,
you're
you
going
can
to look
look.
at the top 3 gates. I'm going to pull them out.
Should I show everybody?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we're heading towards blue. Let's not put. Well, I mean, we're kind of screwed either way, but
Yeah, put the 2 blues on the bottom, and the Himalayas
think
were on red. So
I was about to say as well, London and Antarctica.
And the Himalayas are also hard to get to. Although
Except I'm right there. I could just be
you're
on
right
gate
there. Yeah,
duty.
put Himalayas on the top and get rid of the 2 blues.
Okay.
Definitely get rid of the Antarctica. It's impossible to get there all the time.
Is that what you want to do, Mikey?
Yeah, I was thinking it says put any number of them on the bottom of the gate stack and the rest on top in any order. So I'd want the Himalayas to be at the top, and yeah, the other 2
On the bottom.
That's it, man.
Okay.
I stand up. Alright, encounter phase.
Alright, I gotta do the rat thing. The rat thing has observation -2. I have a 5 observation, and my Sir William gives me a +1, so that's a 6 observation. Nothing else is helping here. So I'm rolling 4 dice.
Nice.
There
Beautiful.
you go.
Pass.
No problem.
Now, the rat thing is strength -1. I have a 2 strength. I get 3 for the chainsaw, and I get an extra die for the Colt revolver.
Nope.
But the syndicate agent does give me any pluses, and so that's it. So
Cool.
he is -1. So I'm getting 6 dice, so I roll 5, correct?
I wasn't listening.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay, so
No problem. Bye-bye, rat thing.
bye
Now
bye.
comes the real fun.
Okay, Zombie
on.
Horde. It's a will test. My will is 3. I get +1 will, so that's a 4. Nothing else. So I'm rolling 4 dice. I'm not rolling. Stop being like that, dice. Okay. Oh, okay. So I lose 1 sanity.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I was about to say, you
think
got help.
You should be brave, and I'm going to instill bravery into you, my friend. 3 dice. That's success. So I gain a clue. You don't lose the sanity. However, I do lose a health.
All right. So I think the equitable way to do this is I use
save
Flesh
yours.
Ward for this. No,
Why don't you use it for? No,
because
use
I'm
it
going to
for
use
him.
Binding for him,
Oh.
Okay.
which will reduce that monster's damage to 1.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Oh,
he has
sweet.
he has 5. I'm gonna have to pound on him a little bit before he goes
Good
away.
job.
Yeah, but at least you shouldn't be taking too much damage because of it.
Nice.
All right. So you lose up to 3 health, or you prevent up to 3.
Thank you,
Nice.
sir.
Okay.
Now,
Use that for the next battle.
so now, when you or another investigator on any space resolves a combat encounter, you may test lore. If you pass, reduce the monster's damage to 1 during that encounter, then flip the card. So
Very nice.
I'm going to do that. I'm still at 4 plus 6, or plus 2. So I got 2
Ooh.
successes. Sorry. The target flails wildly, trying to free itself. That investigator loses 1 health unless he gains an injury condition, but I've got some re-rolls, I think. Don't I?
Was that a spell? That would be this one, right?
Yeah.
Roll 1 additional.
Oh,
die.
one. I thought it said reroll. Boom.
Oh, well, I should have rolled 1 additional spy.
He
That
got
brings
it.
to
Oh.
3. The monster loses 1 health.
Wow.
Even better.
That's huge.
Okay.
On a 4, right?
On a 4.
Okay. So my strength. Now I'm fighting it. So I have 6 dice, but it is strength minus 3.
That's tough.
And I discard an ally asset.
If you lose health, his damage
Mhm.
is now only 1. You only need 1 to prevent that.
All right, let's do this.
Hey, you roll a couple 6s and it's over. It's a 5.
That's a 5. I get to re-roll 1 die.
Okay.
You can also move there after this to come help.
Okay. That did not do anything. Do I spend clues to try to...
Wait, you have a second reroll.
I have a second reroll. Oh yeah, I have a second reroll. All right, second reroll.
Wow.
Okay,
All right.
5, so 2.
So it's down to 2 health.
Yep. You take
Down to
no
2.
damage.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, re-rolling would not make a lot of sense.
You'd have to be lucky enough to get a 6.
Well, you still
Yeah.
have 1 die that. But yeah, I think you're better off.
Yeah.
Because oddly enough, we should be able to protect you next turn as well.
Yeah, except
Yeah.
you're getting a lot of zombies, and I hate this already. Anyway,
All right.
I'm done.
Agatha.
Agatha, Dilithleen, whatever.
Dilethleen, Kathleen. Here we go. You try to haggle over the price of a piece of weaponry. Test your influence.
Why would you do this?
Alright, I have 3 dice for influence, but a little bit of buffs happening, so hopefully.
All right, we'll see.
Oh, there we
Oh.
go, we got it.
If you pass, the price is reasonable. Gain 1 random weapon asset from the deck.
Alright, we'll take
If you would
that.
have failed, you would have lost health.
All right.
Weapon
Rolling
is
Yep.
45 automatic. Yeah.
That's not the
Nothing.
goat. Not the goat.
Oh.
All right.
Oh boy.
Roland. And you're now on the city, right?
Yep, correct.
Oh no, you're doing research.
Yeah, in a city.
But in a city, yeah.
You come across a daytime sleepwalker and attempt to dispel the unusual affliction. Test lore -1.
Ha ha! I knew this game was coming for me at some point. Good
Alright.
God Almighty.
If you pass, you would have gotten a character unique asset. If you fail, the magic fizzles.
Wait, you have.
I was about to
focus.
say, I was just going to say. Lose 2 health? Yeah, let's not, right? Let's get rid of these focus.
Well, don't
Foci.
forget your totem too protects you from losing things too. So
Yeah, that's what I was looking at as well.
And also, you're still not going to get this clue.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly right.
but a character unique asset wouldn't be bad.
No.
I mean, I can always focus up, right?
Okay.
You can always get at least 1 focus.
Try it. Just try it, you know? At least once, right? I don't know, something about rolling.
Oh, just a little more. You see a little
Right?
bit more
I'm
on
just
that
trash at this, so
You going to keep going?
yeah. You know what? I'm feeling
Burn it all, right?
real frisky tonight. Here we go. One more time, huh? Except now, we're not going to just roll it. We're going to do this little weird thing where people smash their R button.
Oh, again, it's like right there.
He's back. Rolling terribly.
If you fail, the magic fizzles and the dreamer attacks you. Lose 2 health.
What? If you would lose the total, my protective totem, you would lose a total of 2 or more health or sanity, you prevent 1. So that's only 1.
Alright. Just the right character.
I hate those clue cards that come out where you don't get the clue.
Yeah.
I know.
All right.
Really,
so,
like-
otherworldly encounter again.
Yep.
All right. A large band of ticos surround you. Before they can attack, you remember seeing some black lotus flowers growing nearby. That's from Conan. Resolve the pass effect to tell the ticos
Chochos.
the location. What?
Chochos.
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 The Chocho.
Okay. Sorry. The location of the rare blossom and resolve the fail effect to flee from them. So do you want to test influence or do you want to test will? And
Do you want to start?
do you
with
want to go
hallucination?
mad or get an illness condition?
Oh, you already have hallucinations, don't you? Though?
Is it
Technically, you
Oh.
can pick either one you want. You can't gain another one.
Yeah, I guess I'll go. I will flee from them.
Okay. As you escape, they blow black powder in your face, gain a hallucination condition, but you can't. You already are hallucinating.
Mhm.
You struggle to resist the horrifying illusions conjured by the poison. Test will -1.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice. If you pass, you return to Earth and destroy the portal. Close the gate.
Nice.
Magic.
Nice, man.
All right. Last mythos of the night.
Yes.
Okay. Spawn a clue.
Two clues, right?
That's a rumor.
So one here. Wow. Okay.
That's actually great.
Okay. So, as an encounter, an investigator on space 15 may investigate with an observation. If he passes, he may spend clues equal to the number of investigators to solve this rumor.
Oof.
Okay.
That's a lot.
When there are no Eldritch token on this card, each investigator discards 1 item, possession, 1 ally, 1 task asset, 1 spell, 1 talent. Discards 1. All of these?
Yep.
one improvement, and one focus, and then solve this rumor. Wow!
I have to admit, I kind of think we just let that go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I could sacrifice not doing my personal goal to basically do that. I already have 3 clues, or unless Joe, we can meet up and you can give me clues.
Yeah, okay, I don't know.
I need to spend 5 clues to do my passive.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
that's gonna
That's
hurt
a lot
me
to
lot.
lose with the.
Yeah, it's a lot.
but and thing is, 4 clues
Yeah.
is a lot to. I mean, I am a little shocked that between all that you lose and a -1 observation, that it's not half the number of investigators. That seems more in line with what these are. And again, this isn't even a tentacle one.
Yeah. We always get together and give everybody all the assets, or give one person all the assets.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. But it's really not that we picked up enough stuff that if we just pick up garbage along the way, we can get rid of some things.
The game
Maybe you're
giveth
right, Rob.
and the game taketh away. Yeah.
Yep,
The
exactly
improvement
right.
tokens are the ones that are hurt the most. That's
I actually thought that it was gain impairment tokens, which is one of the
Worse. Yeah.
worst. And
Yeah.
that'd be like, no,
Those suck.
we're doing
You know what?
everything we can.
You know what, Eric? Even if you had to get rid of one, fine. Get rid of observation. Keep doing your canopic jar.
yeah,
Right.
And you'll get 2 back. You know.
yeah. I like everything I have right now, and
Sure.
I'd hate to be rid of any of it. I guess I could. Yeah.
The mythos giveth and the mythos takes away.
I just have to. I can get rid of the museum curator. I don't need him. So I have to pick up one piece of junk before that happens.
Right.
Shopping.
All right, my friends. I think this was a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm not feeling too
We didn't make much
overwhelmed.
progress. We didn't make much progress on the mystery, but I feel
No.
like we gotta look at the table. We've got a lot of assets and things to help us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, so we definitely buffed up. We had a 4-clue mystery and 2 clues on the board, and there's just nothing you can do about that if that's the first mystery. But you know, I've got these 2 clues right down near me. Roland might be able to get the clue next turn. That one was that was bullshit.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But no, I think this is a fairly typical start. We got some good stuff, and then a nasty rumor came out.
The zombies are the pain of this.
The zombies are going to be a pain. Yeah.
They'll make Doom
'Cause
go up.
The hordes are so hard to kill.
Not when you're
but-
Joe Diamonds.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's got some
But you have
good
a
numbers
chainsaw.
on him. We're able to keep the bad effects off of you. It's a hassle, and it does kind of mean that Joe's just going to be on zombie duty. But that's the point of having 4 investigators.
100%.
All right.
I don't know. What do you guys in chat think? Are the zombies going to be the death of us all, or?
It's a great question.
People in chat, tell your friends about us. Let's try to build up a little bit of an
Yeah,
audience.
there you
Yeah.
go, then. Do we need to start
I
marketing
would be
this?
happy if they just talk to us. I am always
talks
happy
to
when
us.
Bill shows up because he
Yeah.
says hi.
Though,
That's so nice
truth-
of Bill.
But it is nice. But truth be told, I'm very happy to be keeping you all company for whatever it is you get out of this, and I'm glad to have you along for the ride. We would love to hear from you. But if not, you're still welcome to come and watch us as we moan, complain, and eventually either win or lose. So thank you all for joining us tonight. Guys, thank you for playing this with me. Even this does take us until 2025 to finish up. I'm looking forward to all of it.
I look forward to. Yeah, we got it. Definitely not 2025. But
I
if
don't
so,
think
I'll
so.
be like 35 years old, so it'll be great.
Right. All right, everyone. Have a good night, and we'll see you next week.
Good evening.